One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another SEC rival, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. We'll kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Mississippi State's offense takes the field for the first time today. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
Mississippi State right back to the line. Looking to throw it, Chapin. Quickly complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Volunteers offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Volunteers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unleashes it on the run. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play action fake. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Glover. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Safe little shovel pass. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Shakes off the defender.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Shapen. Pulls it in. It's Thompson. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Field goal is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. The Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
Snagged in the middle. It's Jefferson. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action on first down. Wide open downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Volunteers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Using the quick game. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. He'll go to the sneak. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Vols didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Vols!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Mississippi State going up tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Dumps it off in the flats. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. On target. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Dropping back, it's Shapen. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. Catch is made at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bishop. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. To the air on 2nd down. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Volunteers are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Oh, he wants it all. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14, Mississippi State, 3.
He'll bring it out. It's Evans. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. To the air, it's Shapen. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Takes it on the return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Vols in the hurry-up.
A really good play by this defense.
He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. The lone back's got it. Hard running there. Found some space and crosses the 10 out to the 11. It's a pickup of 6. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Power football with the run. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught close to the marker, it's Allen. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Gives it on the option. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying play action. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So here is the Tennessee offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. Turns it loose deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Vols will send out the punt unit. He's brought down, but a really solid bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Mississippi State right back to the line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the tailback. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Off the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Glover. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Shapen. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They'll try to snap it quickly. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. From the shotgun, the inside give. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. They'll run the toss. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Finds a little space. Powers through the defender. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They'll leave it with him. Find some fresh air. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Working on the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
Runs through a tackle. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Quick pass on the fly motion. Sweet cut there. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. Mississippi State going up tempo. Rides the back on the option to give. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'll try the run. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Mississippi State does. Trying to barge their way in. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Mississippi State. A great catch and run for 6. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the right.
We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He's going to lose a yard on that one. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell to throw. It's Aguilar. Keeps the play going. Working that left side now. Stopped right at the 24-yard line, and that's short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Volunteers will call on their punt team. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Gives it on the option. Turns it on in midfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Complete to the right. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Unloads to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield. It's Shapin. Finds the tight end.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys out of game.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Mississippi State rings the cowbell in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They go to the counter. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. The go-ahead touchdown called back after the flag, and this offense going to have to regroup quickly. Caught in the backfield, it's Reese. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Of 2. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Absolutely center cut. And now they take the lead. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes with the return. And the returner will be brought down. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Rides the back and leaves it. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. They'll try to run for it. Got room to work. Turning it on. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Vols headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown Volunteers! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped up to 17. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Allen. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A Quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Better fasten those seatbelts. These offenses are cruising.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, the hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. He's got his man. And tackled there by the defense. And the Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
The Big Orange churning out those first downs on the ground, sort of like Arian Foster used to do.
Yeah, you couldn't write the script any better. Just pound the ball, establish the run game, opens up the play action, exactly how you want to run your offense.
Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Jefferson. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The Vols back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looking for a crease, it's Thomas. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown ball!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to throw, it's Shapen. Complete to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
First down, Bulldogs.
Looking to throw on first down. Swings it out to the flat. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. The give from the gun. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle and runs through another one. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Nice move to keep running. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Volunteers will line it up on 1st and 10. Makes it past the marker. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Vols come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Finds his target down the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Davis-Wade Stadium.
Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here is the Tennessee offense. He's taking the shot. Makes the grab on the big throw. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Hand off from the gun. Sweet cut there.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Gets it out fast. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like...
Oh, he's got some space. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Vols are threatening in the red zone. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. No good. After the missed field goal, this lead still sitting at 13.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Allen. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Shapen. Here's a heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And that's a tough yardage for a defense when it's 3rd and short like that. You don't know if it's run or pass. Great job rushing the quarterback, getting to him, and getting him on the ground. That's a tough thing to do. QBs can scramble and pick that up easily. The defense was ready.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Volunteers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. Lets it fly. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. And the Vols decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for a man. It's Chapin. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They punt it away on fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Pulls and fires complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And the Volunteers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. The quick out. He smashes his way through again. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Quarterback on the keeper. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Vols have this offense rolling. On the run, it's Bishop. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Volunteers are in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And the Vols are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5? One-step wrap, two-step squeeze, see what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Appalachian State has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 21 to Texas State. Obviously, big implication.
There he goes. Smashes ahead. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The give to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off play action. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. To the air, it's Shapen. Lost one deep down the right side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. So now on comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Absolutely perfect.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Carter. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So here is the Tennessee offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to pass. It's Shapen. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Yeah, get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll close the gap to 14.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Coming out with it, it's Newton. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Under fire. Has no choice but to throw it away, and the Volunteers will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wants to throw. It's Shapen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Looking for a gap. It's Bishop. Oh, just keeps moving. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Vols have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Looking downfield, it's Shapen. Caught over the middle, it's Thompson. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
It'll be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
Catch in the middle, it's Allen. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top. He wants it all. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's complete on the right side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. They'll run play action. Going for 6. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Had to settle for the field goal. kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air, it's Aguilar. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. They'll move the tight end. Gonna run it. It's Bishop. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Volunteers moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Now, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And the Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
They'll go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. No huddle here for the offense.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He leaves it with his back, fighting off the defender. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the 1st down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
That's caught. It's Booth. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Brings up 2nd down.
Scanning the field. It's Shapen. Going to try to get it himself. At midfield, he's got room. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the 1st down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. Time to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Back to pass on 2nd down. Right down the middle. Finds his man open. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Dropping back, it's Shapen. It's complete to the right. And they get him down.
It doesn't matter what the defense has tried to do. Man coverage, zone coverage, blitz, whatever. Quarterback has been locked in. 350 passing yards now.
He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tulsa is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 14 to Tulane. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Takes his way ahead, pick up a 3 and gets it to the 20-yard line. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Volunteers line up to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Mississippi State going up tempo. They'll move the wide receiver. The jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Bulldogs come to the ball, trying to pick up this third and short. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. Got it in the middle, it's Allen. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. First down here for the offense.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like, late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So here is the Tennessee offense. Looking for room, it's Bishop. Got enough for the first. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a third and long. To the air, it's Aguilar. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. They kick it away on 4th down. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Makes the catch. It's Thompson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Well, no question. They've got to score a touchdown to get the 2-point conversion.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. It's Thompson. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. He'll keep it himself. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Vols want to move quickly.
And nice job by the defense. The quarterbacks had some good success running the football. All eyes on him. They were locked in. They had nowhere to go with the football, and I like it. They finished the run with a nice physical tackle. Get an extra lick on that QB.
The sure hands, it's Staley. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it. Trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. With the catch, it's Allen. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And, man, what great effort. You could tell he was fighting, scratching, breaking tackles. The problem is when you give all those second efforts and you got all those guys holding you up, slowing you down, now that football becomes vulnerable. You can punch it out. Defense punches the football out, lands on top of it. Nice momentum swing for this defense.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Looking for a deep man. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running.
He caught it. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. After the score, they need this 2-point conversion to tie. Back to throw, it's Shapen. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and we are all tied up here in the fourth. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Newton. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Game is tied. Just a few minutes to play, and we'll see if this defense can stop a scoring drive. Snagged in the middle. It's Staley. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The play-action fake. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll go hurry up here. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got a man. It's Bishop. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Vols will punt it away on 4th down. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Dropping back, it's Shapen. He's got it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Love the play call, love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Utah State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Aggies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to UCLA. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Matthews. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air. It's Aguilar. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jefferson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the fourth, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. Makes a grab, past the marker. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Got it in the middle. It's Bishop. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.